Alright, what's up guys, it's Elite Nova here with another first look, or well, a first look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This game has been one of the most anticipated games. I think it's a little bit possibly more on my side of anticipation with than Modern Warfare 3 was, majorly because of the zombies, which I'll get to in this short, basically, explanation of the entire game in summary. There's three parts of the game, like obvious: campaign, zombies, and of course the multiplayer mode. The campaign mode is interesting and has a lot of new technology here, as you see being demonstrated. The like swinging with the suction cup fingers. I thought that was pretty cool, but the next thing I thought they went a little bit too far with, which you're going to see, is what I call the flying squirrel mission. I thought it was very, very stupid how this was able to work in real life, and I don't think this could possibly ever work or be used functionally. Just to go through some achievements for the campaign mode, in case you want to get them. Some achievement. Of course, they have the achievement for competing on veteran, but they have them split up into two. The future levels, which are fought in the future with Mason's son, you fight in veteran. That's futurist. That's for 50 gamer score. And then old-fashioned, complete Pyrrhic victory, old wounds, time and fate, and suffer with me in veteran mode. And then, of course, they have other a huge list of achievements that you can get through playing the different story missions. And what I thought was kind of interesting was the fact that they made it so you would actually, instead of being constricted to a linear story pattern, now you actually get the freedom to choose how your campaign's going to end. So now there's sort of a choose your own adventure kind of factor to that, where you're choosing whether you should kill somebody or whether you should save their lives. Which I thought was a cool thing that they added in, because then that actually makes the playability for the campaign go up. I feel like I want to play it again, kind of, to see what would happen if I hadn't have killed that guy or something. But yeah, again, great campaign, I thought, besides the little, they went a little bit too far with the technology. But besides that, it was an overall good campaign. Let me just read off a few more achievements here. There's a couple here that are a little bit weird. Let's see. Oh, here we go. There's a couple of them. Successfully escort the VIPs to safety. Successfully defend FOB Spectre from insurgent. Complete the campaign on harder or veteran difficulty. Of course, that's the Black Ops 2 Master achievement. The Art of War, successfully assassinate SDC chairman. Again, these are all achievements that can be chosen depending on how you want to play your campaign. And so you might have to do a couple of playthroughs to get through all these achievements, so you won't get through them in one playthrough by just going through veteran. You have to actually go back and play through missions. And you can actually rewind the story and, make those choices again, instead of just replaying like one or two missions to make those choices. So let's move on. Another cool aspect that I thought I'd highlight here as well about the campaign was the fact that you can now customize your classes for that specific mission. And there's actually one achievement called, I believe it's called Back in Time. Bring a futuristic weapon to or put your class in a futuristic weapon, and then bring it to an old-fashioned mission, or an older mission. So that's one thing that you can get. Yeah, Back in Time. Use a future weapon in the past for 10 gamer score. Alright, well, moving on to multiplayer. They have achievements, a whole lot more achievements for multiplayer than I thought they would get. Welcome to the club, reach Sergeant, level 10 in a multiplayer public match for 10 gamer score. There's a little bit harder one. Welcome to the Penthouse, prestige once in a multiplayer public match. That's going to take a while. And then they have some game ones where you have to play in some different modes. Big Leagues for 20 gamer score, win 5 multiplayer league play games. Party Animal, win 10 multiplayer games in party games playlists. And Trained Up, win 10 multiplayer games in combat training, all for 10 gamer score, except for Big Leagues, which is 20. So yeah, pretty good list of achievements there. But the multiplayer section I thought was kind of cool. The only thing that I thought they slipped up on, that they should have thrown in, customizing your kill streaks for each class. They no longer have that. Before you could do that in MW3, now you can't anymore. It's all the same again. meaning that you'll have to back out of the game and go back into another game if you want to change your kill streaks. I think that's a little bit stupid. Plus, they don't have any of the other, strike package types that MW3 had for some reason. I thought it was really nice of them to put that in there. It was really cool, but I really hate that they made them do that. Plus, the one thing that they don't have, the fact that you have to have the, I like the 10 items thing, limiting the amount of items you put on your class. That kind of reduces the overpoweredness of some classes to have so many things on them. So I think I like how they limit that in some way. But then again, you can give up like your secondary weapon to put like 3 attachments on one. So you could have like a grenade launcher along with like other things. So that kind of gives some OP guns an opportunity to shine in multiplayer. But then again, it's all trade-offs again. The maps for this one, pretty good. I thought there were a lot of head camping spots, but overall, pretty good multiplayer in general. Okay, so next I'm going to be moving on to zombies. And zombies has a whole boatload of achievements, but they have new ways of doing these. So that there's a new game mode called Tranzit, and that's you play it on the section Green Run, which is a section, and by section I mean like chapter, like a set of 3 maps. And you start off in a place called, I believe it's called Green Run, or no, it's called Station or something. Bus Station, I think that's what it's called. And you try to build different things in Transit. It's pretty cool. And then they have new zombie versus modes, which are extremely fun. I just like to see who can last first, and you just see who can survive the longest, and who is eventually, whoever is the last team standing wins the game if they can get to the next round. And I think that's just great. We spent a long time like playing that with my friends of 4v4. It was pretty intense. So moving on to the achievements. Some achievements that you can get: Tower of Babel, in Transit, obey the voices. That's the Easter egg achievement. That's why it's at 75 gamer score. Pretty big achievement. Then there are a couple of special ones. Happy Hour, buy 2 different perks before turning on the power in Transit, 10 gamer score. Fuel Efficient, which is a little bit of a weird one. I'll probably be doing a guide on this. Use an alternative mode of transportation, 10 gamer score. You have no power over me, 15 gamer score. A little bit secretive, you have no power over me. Yeah, so that's... And then there's a couple of other ones, collectibles. In Transit, complete all the additions to the bus in one game. That's building, again, with the new mechanics of building. And then standard equipment may vary. In Transit, acquire 4 different equipable weapons in one game. So, pretty cool, useful achievements. And there's a lot of them. A lot more than there were in Black Ops 2. There's only 2 per map, if I remember, in Black Ops 2. Or like 3. 3 or 2 per map. So they give a lot of achievements here. And a lot of... cool game modes, so that zombies is way more playable. Especially, I think that they just vamped it up. It's just a reason to buy the game, and so I would rate Black Ops 2. It's great as far as zombies goes. And multiplayer, it's okay. I'd have to say multiplayer, and campaign. Take it or leave it. I don't really buy games for the campaign, but I think they definitely made it playable. So you have to play it through a couple more times to get all the stuff, and you can't just do it all in one playthrough. So yeah, that is my basic analysis, overview, first look at Black Ops 2. Rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later.